Hi, this is Fern. Welcome to my channel, FMC Diversify. And today I'm going to be talking about how to start a street vending business. I was in the vending business for almost 7 to 10 years. On the streets, it was a ministry, and I had first gotten my license back in early 2000s. And what I'm going to teach you is how to go about if you want to become a street vendor, whether it's food or hawker peddler license, how to go about getting those licenses. And it really doesn't cost much to start a street vending business. What you will do is you come up with your idea, or if the Lord presents it to you, an idea that you can sell things and stuff. You can go about getting your license by simply contacting your clerk's office. I would start there, and they can direct you to what department in your municipality or your town is responsible for taking the applications for those licenses. Now, there are a few things that you're going to need, yet at the same time, it's really not as expensive as you would think it might be. So you would call your clerk's office or your police department or your mayor's office, and you would ask, you just tell them very brief information. I'm interested in starting a business, or you just tell them briefly, I'm interested in starting a vending business, and then some of them may ask you a question, where we're at or location, and that for you is you give them basic information. Don't go into too much detail because you want to hold your plans back. Sometimes you can say too much, but you just, this is what I want. I want to do. I want to secure my business license for street vending, and that goes for other businesses too. Yet we're talking about street businesses today. And then you call and you find out where would you go and how would you go about, how much is the cost, and you begin to gather your plans, the location, and they're going to give you a packet of information the majority of the time at the whatever department they go to. In the town I live in, it's the building department, and that's where you would go. So they would have different sections within that department, and then they'll have a vending section, or some towns might have the police department. So you just simply call up, get that information, or go down there, even better yet, so you can get that packet. Some people in some towns now, they have it online. So just go ahead and get it online, and then you just take it and you fill it out. You secure the information in the application. Some requires vending license. You could go online and Google. You could call not license, insurance, street vending, and you can find out. So like again, I said, there's food vendors, there's just hawker peddlers selling an item, jewelry, socks, goldfish, whatever, as long as it fits within the criteria of the municipalities' ordinances and statutes and things like that. Sorry about that. My camera needs to get charged. So you can start there, and then you get those papers, look it over, get the ordinances for locations you can set up. You cannot just set up anywhere. They have within the state code. You can call your state department and find out what the state's code is, and then the municipalities, they'll come in and then they write their own things. There are things on the book where people have they want people to do. Vending is very lucrative business, and at the same time you're going to constantly be learning. So don't hesitate. You just plan, and this is how I'm going to do it. You don't need no long drawn out business plan, no who gobs the money, nothing like that. It's simple, it's not hard, it's easy. Get the paperwork together, get your idea together, and then you begin to gather the supplies you'll need and stuff. Don't go out there and want the top of the line everything. Start with the basics and starting your business. Go ahead from there. You register. You're going to have a background check, and If you're gonna do it right. And even if there's an issue because some underneath the laws and stuff that man made up, some things they say, okay, if you're a convict or something, you can challenge that. Don't ever let anybody say that law is written in stone. It's not. Somebody came up with this idea for whatever their purpose is, and you can always take it before the government, before the mayor, your elder committee, your alderman committee, and challenge people, because they did it in my town. Somebody said, hey, you know, I may be a convict, but that doesn't mean that I'm still that convict or that thing that happens, you know, whatever the penalty was. And you can challenge it and say, hey, look, I'm a law abiding. I came out, I did my time, I did what was required, and I want my business license. And you can go before them to still secure your business license. You can get your business license, a veteran. A lot of times you can get your business license for free because you were a veteran, a legal retirement, a veteran and stuff. Farmers, you don't need license. Again, you have to look up the statutes and the laws to see what it says and how it's classified. They've just come out with new license for home vendors that's going nationwide. It arrived in the state I'm in Connecticut, so you can get your home baking license now. Look up the laws and the statutes and go ahead about learning it that way. So there's things that you can do right at home and being a vendor, and they would classify you, and that's through the state of Connecticut Consumer Protection Agency. You will get your license through them. So there's different avenues that you can go about starting a business right there at home, cookie business, jams and jellies and things like that, and just find out the criteria and you work within it. And if there's something in the law that you question, you have a right to go and bring it to the proper legislative authority. Like there's a cap on what people who do a home-baked business can make, and that's ridiculous. Because if I'm able to do whatever, that's a whole nother subject. So just don't take things for no. Go and find out why and how they can be changed. And people, if they don't like something, and all of a sudden there's a problem. So I'm just letting you know you can become a street vendor or a home vendor, or the vendors are, the word vending is so massive. Look up the word vendor. Look up these words that you don't know so that you can become educated. Educate yourself in what is right, and go ahead, and you don't have to work for someone else, and you don't have to be on welfare and public assistance, and you don't have to do those things. You can start your own business with as little as $25 sometime, and or nothing, or what you have in your house. So there's so many different ways to make money legally that you don't have to be illegal. You can do it the right way. You just have to get the knowledge, and knowledge is power, and power will take you someplace only God knows, and only you will want to be. That is a good place. So this is what I'm putting up today. Go ahead. You can send me a message in the comments, and I'll get back to you. If there's anything that you have questions about becoming a vendor, I'm willing to answer as best I can. If not, then there's research out there. But go ahead and be prosperous and work on becoming self-employed. To be able to take care of your family and help other people. So it's just not, employment isn't just for yourself. It's about helping other people, and then you're exchanging your services or your product for the monetary thing, or barter and trade that will help you become prosperous and live a better life. So again, my name is Fern. This is FMC Diversified on YouTube. Just subscribe to the channel, share it with others. You see people in situations and they have dreams and they're talking about, oh, I always wanted to start a business. You know what? Stop holding stuff. Share it with somebody else. The same way I'm sharing with you, share it with other people so they can have a better life too. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.